Hi, Steve here from Tulips. It's that time of year again. Already, 2020 has certainly been an interesting year, and I'm sure many of you will be hoping for better things in 2021. Transitioning from one year to the next can be met with mixed feelings, and people deal with it in different ways. One very popular way is to make those annual New Year's resolutions. Maybe you've made some yourself. Many of these fall by the wayside even within days, and others just fizzle out as the year progresses. Now, this may be because we didn't really take them seriously in the first place. Or it could be we made rash choices and didn't think them through properly. But I want to suggest it could also be to do with something else. Two things, actually. The first is whether or not we talked these things through with God or received wise counsel from trusted friends. But the second is this, and this is what I want to focus on. We struggled to start the new year well because we didn't take the time to end the previous year well. We can be in such a rush to end a year that we don't actually deal with the baggage we collected along the way, and still we start the next year carrying too much into it from the previous. How you end one year will have a direct impact on how you begin the next one. And no matter what we do, we will still carry something from one year to the next anyway. So the question is, what will that be and how much? The year has happened. History has taken place, and things are written that cannot be unwritten. So we have the experiences and the testimonies that we will take with us into 2021. So how are you going to remember 2020? It has certainly had its challenges, with a pandemic that has affected everyone in some way. In the UK, we've been in a year of transitioning out of the EU. Undoubtedly, there'll be experience of loss, whether that's loved ones, businesses, jobs, or homes. Disappointments over the cancellation of events, holidays, hospital appointments. Not to mention the stresses of all these things. We could go on, but that wouldn't do us any good. To finish the year simply focused on the negative would not be ending the year well. What is there to celebrate? What good things happened this year? What testimonies do you have of your encounters with God? We're too accustomed to no news is good news, and we've believed it. Ever had a conversation with someone and you've been asked how you are? And when things are not great, you'll find it very easy to talk about those things that are not good. We can talk at great lengths about all the problems that are going on. But when things are good, we struggle to say anything beyond, yeah, good, thanks. We need to learn to turn this around. Learn to talk more about what's good and why, and learn to grumble and moan less. There's plenty of scripture to support this. Go and check it out. We don't ignore the negative, but we must balance it with the positive. Even if it's simply thankfulness to have made it through the year with your life, health, home, job, family, God's love, whatever reasons you can find to give thanks and celebrate. 2020 is a year filled with God, His love, His provision, His grace. Every day is a day that the Lord has made. That doesn't mean He filled it with any of the negative things. It simply means that every day has been an opportunity to encounter Him and to walk with Him through whatever came with that day. He gives us hope in times when there seems to be no hope, strength when we have none, perseverance when we can't see an end in sight. For all the challenges, difficulties, loss, disappointments, guilt, whatever has been negative, bring those things to God. Ask for healing, ask for forgiveness, ask for strength to forgive others, to love those who have come against you. Whatever those things are, deal with them the best you can so that you're not bringing them into the new year. Holding on to things means your hands are not free to grasp hold of the new things to come in the coming year. Also, If we learn to give thanks even in the smallest of things this year, then we position ourselves better with how God would have us think upon the year and how He has been present in it. Giving thanks for small things can open the doors to greater things. And don't feel guilty. Don't feel guilty for the good things, knowing that others may not have had such blessings or experiences. To start the new year well means learning to end the year well. Only take into the new year the things God would have you take. God bless you and help you to end this year well so that you can start next year well and you're free to take hold of all that is to come.